How's everyone doing? This is Pastor Matt, and I am standing here in my backyard here in the driveway. Wanted to do a video, haven't uploaded one on my weight loss journey in quite some time, but I thought since we have just crossed over into the new year, it is New Year's Day 2022, I thought I would just bring another quick video update. It's been probably a couple of months since I've posted one, but I thought it would be a good day, a good appropriate time to post this video. So I am just over 7 months post-op from my VSG, gastric sleeve surgery. Had it on May 25th, and so December 25th, Christmas Day, was my seven-month anniversary from my weight loss surgery. Now, my official beginning weight when I started the process was 358 pounds or so. I know I weighed more than that. A couple of months before that, I had been doing a keto diet, so I probably topped out somewhere between 365, 370 pounds. But my official starting weight, the first weigh-in that I had at the surgery center when I began the process, somewhere around late March 2021, was 357 and a half, 358, somewhere in that neighborhood. I've just about forgotten the numbers now. So anyway, looking back at where I began early last year, being somewhere close to 370 pounds, it has been an amazing, amazing journey. So starting out at 360 plus, having the conversation with my doctor back in February of last year that I was going to have to do something with my health. Took the drastic measure to consider weight loss surgery, which was actually presented to me by my doctor, and began that process. And so after a few weeks of prep and going through the process and all of that, and my nutrition appointments and having just a lot to do, I believe I lost 27 pounds before surgery. So in about 6 weeks time, 7 weeks time, I lost 27 pounds before the surgery, and then have been on that long winding road since then. So here we are, January 1st, 2022, and hopped on the scales this morning and crossed a new milestone. Now, I've been stuck at a point for a couple of weeks now, and those sticking points seem to be coming a little more. I'm not losing weight as fast as I did back through the summertime, but nevertheless still losing some weight. So as of this morning, when I hopped on the scales, first day of the new year, I now weigh 227 pounds. So that's 130 plus, 131 pounds from my official starting weight, but I'm below 230. I'm in the 220s. Haven't been in the 220s, could tell you when. I mean, it's just so far back, it's even hard to think about that. So 227 this morning. And so if you figure that I started my weight loss process around at my highest point, somewhere around 365, I have lost almost 140 pounds, but officially I've lost, looking at my scales this morning, somewhere around 131 pounds, but 227 pounds. Now, give you an idea of how that's affected the clothes and things that I wear. I've gone from wearing 50s to these are 36s, got the belt pulled tight because they're a little loose. I've gone from wearing 3X and 4X in shirts. This week I was wearing a large in one particular shirt that I had on. Actually, it was when I was at church earlier this week. The shirt was a large. So the process has been crazy, amazing, and God has just been so good in this weight loss journey. Now, I still have a little bit of ways to go. Of course, they said you'll continue to lose weight. You lose it quickly through 6 months, and then after that it slows down quite a bit, but you'll continue to lose weight, and you'll bottom out somewhere between 18 months and 2 years. So I've not even hit the 1 year mark. And so somewhere around May 25th, I hope to be maybe down around the 210 mark. And then maybe by a year and a half, maybe by this time last year, I may be, down to around 200. I just don't know, what that final number, that final tally will be. So just some other updates along the way. I was released back in November from food restrictions, things that I couldn't eat because they affected the surgery or they caused bloating, things like that. But I still have to be careful with certain things that I eat. I have to be careful with breads and rice and pasta, things like that swell, because they can stretch your stomach, and they can only do damage. They can get you back to where you was to begin with. So I have to be careful with that. Plus, certain bread has been making me sick, so I have to be really careful if I do eat any bread, that I have to be really careful. Now, when I say I'm eating bread, I don't want you to take it the wrong way, because in the past, I could sit down and eat 2 sandwiches, or I could eat 2 hamburgers. I could eat 3 or 4 biscuits and gravy, and finish out the day like a bird. Never, it just wasn't a big deal to me. I'm not sure that I've had a slice of white bread since this process began. I have had a biscuit or 2, but I can't eat a biscuit in a setting. I mean, it takes 2 to 3 settings just to finish 1 biscuit. I had a McDonald's hamburger a few weeks ago, and it made me absolutely the sickest I've been in several months. So I don't know if it was the bread, the grease, or what it was, but I learned a hard lesson. Haven't been back to McDonald's since then. Have eaten a couple of small hamburgers or something. It takes, a couple of settings to eat anything like that. I have started eating a little bit of rice with maybe some gumbo or something like that. But I'm not back to eating like I was. I mean, I'm still eating basically what you could fit. Wait till this car goes by. I'm basically still only eating what you could fit in a hand. We had our New Year's dinner today. We had some spinach. We had some black-eyed peas. We had some mashed potatoes and a little bit of chicken. I'm still not back to eating pork. Still not tolerating it too much right now. So we had a little New Year's dinner, and basically what you see in that hand right there was that's about all I could eat. So I'm trying to be really careful with that. Still trying to keep up my protein intake. Still, most of the time doing protein bars for breakfast. The only cereal that I'm eating is Bran Flakes, and once again, basically what you could pour in your hand is about what I can eat. I am back to eating some nuts. I do love nuts, and so try to eat a few peanuts here and there, or some cashews or walnuts or something. They're filling. I have to chew real well. I do like peanut butter. I've been able to eat a little bit of peanut butter. I have to be careful because it sticks as well. But I'm continuing to lose weight, which is a good thing. I'm not losing it fast. It's steadily coming down now, so I'm thankful for that. That process is still taking place. Still taking my multivitamin every day. Still taking my little calcium chews. I got to take 2 of these every day. So I'm continuing the process that I'm supposed to, that the surgery center has had me on. I go back to the doctor again in December, January, February. I go back to the doctor again for my it'll be my 9-month checkup. So that process will go for another 3 months. So I'll have my 1-year checkup in May. Man, we've been doing some great things. Lana and I have been going to Busch Gardens. It's only about an hour and a half, hour and 40 minutes up to Busch Gardens, and man, riding roller coasters, riding those rides has been absolutely crazy good for me. We used to love to ride roller coasters years ago, and just have not been able to do it in so many years. And I've posted some of that in the earlier videos, but we're able to ride those roller coasters again, and riding a lot of them. I love to ride the roller coasters. So still looking forward, hopefully in another month or 2 to get into a tank. I used to drive a tank in the military, so I'm looking forward to that. And then hopefully, if things work out and I don't back out, don't chicken out, somewhere around May, the middle of May, I hope to jump out of an airplane, do a tandem jump out of an airplane. So trying to knock some things off the list now that I'm losing weight. But anyway, just wanted to give a quick update as to where I'm at. 227 pounds. That is crazy to me. Crazy to me. And I mean, you can see just a side view here. Of course, I got a sweatshirt on. It's a little bulky, but I think this is a large. I have a lot of loose skin, starting to maybe build up a little more muscle tone. I've still got a lot of work to do there. I have not been as faithful to that as I should be. But a little bit of loose skin on my neck, but for the most part, I had a triple chin, and it is gone. I think my hair has finally quit falling out. I had a bad problem with some hair loss for about 3 months, but it has finally quit falling out. So I'm definitely thankful for that. But I'm finding it easier to do things, climbing up in a deer stand. Of course, deer season ended today. Didn't get to go because I've had the crud for a couple of days. Deep chest cold. So I didn't get to finish out deer season this week because I've had that deep chest cold. But climbing up in a deer stand and just been able to do some other things in the last few weeks, last couple of months, that has been exciting to me. Been over to tie my shoes without any problem. I can put socks on, and I mean, just normal, ordinary things that have become such a daily hassle, a daily task for me, has become really, really good for me to be able to do those things again. So just wanted to say thank you for your love and support this year as I've gone through this process. For anyone that's considering weight loss surgery, I highly recommend it. A lot of folks say that it's the easy way out. It's the cheap way. You should do the hard work. Well, till you've gone through this process, you don't realize how hard it is. And so just thankful for Southern Surgical, Greenville, North Carolina, and what they did to get this process going for me and to get me to where I am. Dr. Naziri was my doctor, and just appreciate him and Dr. Chapman and Dr. Julie and Dr. Brittany and all the folks in the office there who have been a part of this process. So God bless you. Thank you for your love and support over these last few months. Hope to be bringing you some more videos. You can also check out some other things that I've been doing on my other YouTube channel, The Rural Rev. You can see me hopping up into farm machines and things like that that I've been doing over the last few months, and just all the things that God's been doing in my life and on that other YouTube channel. So once again, God bless you. Hope you have a great new year. Praying for the Lord's blessings on your life, and we're going to see you on down the road.